Good morning, first graders. It's Miss Chen here. For our reading today, what we're going to do is we're going to look at a poem called But Children Had Fun Anyway. And what we're going to do first, before we start reading, is I want you to look at these pictures. Do you think that this happened a long time ago in the past? Or do you think it happened today in the present? Or do you think it's going to happen in the future? And how do you know? Good. I heard some people say that, Ms. Chen, I think that this happened in the past because of how they're dressed. I think that this happened in the past because of their hairstyles. Okay, so let's start from here. Oops. 200 years ago or more, you could not buy toys in a store. Not one computer game to play, but children had fun anyway. Boys and girls would play pretend and hide-and-seek games with a friend. When I was reading that, I heard something really interesting at the end of each line. Let me see if you guys can hear it too. Let me read these two lines and see if you hear something. 200 years ago or more, you could not buy toys in a store. I heard some rhyming words. Do we see rhyming words in the first two lines? I heard more in store. I agree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a bracket like this to show that these two lines rhyme. And then I'm going to circle the two words that rhyme, more and store. Okay, let's look at the next two lines. Not one computer game to play, but children had fun anyway. What words do we hear that rhyme in that sentence? Play in anyway? Good job. Okay, let's go ahead and circle it. Boys and girls would play pretend and hide-and-seek games with a friend. So pause your video here, and I want you to find the two words that rhyme. Good job, you found pretend and friend. And one thing I noticed that was really interesting was pretend and friend. Even though they're not the same vowels, they have the same ending sound. Very interesting. Okay, let's turn the page. They often made their own toys too, from sacks and stones, a stick or two, a doll, a ball, a rolling hoop, a stick horse, pail, and little scoop. Not one computer game to play, but children had fun anyway. So go ahead and pause your video here. I want you to be a word detective and do the same thing as we did with the first page and find the words that rhyme. So you're going to go and do something that looks like this. These two words rhyme, so I'm going to put them together like that and then circle them. Let's try it for this one. And what two words rhyme? Hoop and scoop. Good job. And then let's try this one. And what two words rhyme there? Play and anyway. Nice job. So for today in your writing, you're going to write something that is the same is something that is different is Your question is, what's something that you notice that is the same as how we play? Do we still play with sticks? Do we still play with pails? What's something that's different? For example, I know that back then kids didn't have computer games. So think about what is the same and what is different. All right, and that is the end of today's reading lesson. And I So see you on Monday. Thanks. See you later.